Do you know how to prolong your lifespan multiple times by transferring your consciousness to cloned new bodies? With the development of science and technology, this is more and more possible. But there are several difficulties that need to be solved. 1. So far, people have not fully understood consciousness. It is particularly difficult to know how subjectivity arises. Fortunately, we don't have to understand everything before we have a solution. But 2. So far, there is no way to directly transfer consciousness. Anyway, we can still try to find an indirect approach. So, is the new body after transfer really you? Even if your consciousness can be transferred directly, there will be two you after the transfer. So, which one is the real you? If the original you are destroyed during the transfer process, do you think the new one is you? Most people may scream, "No, don't kill me." A solution that can avoid or alleviate these problems significantly is to integrate the brains of the old and new bodies into a larger and more complex consciousness. Integrated consciousness. This is inspired by key knowledge refined from massive literatures in various fields. It can reduce the difficulties significantly and make the problem more solvable. Consciousness usually needs the entire brain, but the brain has strong plasticity, and it can form a consciousness even if partially damaged or missing, and information can also be exchanged between brains. There are real cases like this. For example, the brains of these conjoined twins are connected. They can see through each other's eyes, feel each other's touch, taste, mood. Through their brains, they can also communicate in their mind directly, and even able to control each other's arms and legs. To achieve more comprehensive integration, brain-brain interface is one of the options, or use brain-machine interface in combination with neural cells so as to integrate the functions of the two bodies' brains. If implemented using wireless technology, the bodies do not need to be connected. The integrated brain has 4 hemispheres. An ordinary one only has 2. It controls 2 bodies but acts like one person. It contracts after the passing of the old body. Afterwards, it only exists in the new body. This is different from the situation that one of the 2 people passes away because there is only one consciousness at all times, and this consciousness is always continuous. It does not break or replicated at any time. This is essentially like the necrosis or removal of a part of the patient's brain. During painless brain surgery, patients can maintain a clear consciousness, even play musical instruments to help doctors locate and remove lesions. This is like keeping conscious without break throughout the entire process of transfer. Human clone isn't allowed now, but surgery and anesthesia were once resisted also. However, they are now essential. In summary, in the above solution, human consciousness first expands to include both old and new bodies, and then contracts to only retain the new body. Through this process, consciousness is transferred indirectly. No need to scan the tens of billions of the old brain cells and right into the new brains. Instead, it only requires connections which like corpus callosum between the brains, and the new bodies extend human lifespan time and time again. What do you think of these technologies?